Minneapolis, more specifically Uptown. We're gonna go check out a couple small businesses today. I've heard a lot of noise, I'm gonna say, about them. I don't wanna use the title of their businesses just yet. Let's go check them out. All right, I'm here with Arif and AK, a couple of the owners of the H.Y.P.E Minneapolis. Fellas, how'd you guys come up with that name?
So H.Y.P.E actually stands for Help Your People Eat, right? And we thought H.Y.P.E would be a name that would stick immediately. But with the meaning behind it, it actually brings, more of the mission statement that we're trying to bring about. So,
sticking power,
exactly.
For sure. It's not just, a trendy, cool name, it actually means something.
Yep.
How much thought went into that? Who kind of helped you guys figure that out?
So, amongst ourselves, we all personally wanted to open sneaker shops. And when I was in Virginia, before I moved here, I always wanted to open a sneaker shop called the H.Y.P.E, and I made up the acronym back then, so.
Now, you said community. Why this community? Why Uptown? Why this location? Why is this an area you guys decided to pour into? Not only with your business, but with your philanthropic work.
After COVID and the uprising, in Uptown, it was definitely a ghost town. We were selling online, kind of doing the e-commerce Instagram thing, just selling shoes that way. But then, our inventory grew so much that we said we have to take a risk and maybe, look for a brick and mortar. In Uptown, this location actually kind of just fell in our lap, It's not like we were in a rush to get a location, but our inventory grew at such a fast rate that, this was a great spot that was open. The whole block was kind of empty at the time, I feel like, once we signed our lease, a couple other stores signed a lease as well, and we kind of brought life to 28th and Hennepin, I believe.
Yeah, and clearly you have an amazing spot. Yep. Business has been going well. You also opened, it's the H.Y.P Cutz, did I say that right?
Yep, it's Cutz by H.Y.P. It's just an extension of the brand. A lot of people like to come in here, shop for shoes, and then get a haircut. Kind of like a one-stop shop for going out.
That makes total sense, especially as I'm standing here needing a haircut.
We got you.
So I'm probably going to have to sneak next door too. All right, Yasser, Kirby, thanks again for having me.
Welcome in.
Thank you. I need some more insight.
Yeah.
I've been hearing the H.Y.P, that's my joke right now. I've been hearing word that you guys have something really unique in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're doing with pop-ups.
Believe the hype.
Really though.
Pop-ups is a thing that we do, the culture that we wanted to bring. I have a local clothing brand called Central, and we started off by doing pop-ups. And I think our first ever announcement to the public, we did a conjoint pop-up. And we just thought it would be something with helping your people eat to provide a space for people to sell their clothing with, and cutting down the overhead, and things like that.
Right, because you guys have the shop and you're essentially allowing someone to bring, your competition to bring their own stuff in and collaborate together.
Yeah, and I think especially after George Floyd and everything like that and the uprising, it's important that we come together as a people.
Totally.
And so when they come in, we clear off all the shelves and things like that. We move actually the other clothing brands in the back, and let them use the space. Do installment, we had a brand called Wavy, he's right down the street too as well with Captain Rebel, and he took down all the shoes and put his hats all on the shelves and things like that. And so we just want to make sure that we're uniting with people, and as much as we're helping them, they're helping us as well too, bringing a new audience,
Totally.
New clientele and things like that. And so
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cutz by H.Y.P, talk about living out the H.Y.P's mission. Each barber, they get their own brand, they get their own cape, they can have whatever they want on it. They want these barbers to have their own platform to build their own business. So the next time you're in Uptown, you need a haircut, you need some shoes, you want a cool t-shirt, you want to check out a new brand. If you want to meet some really cool people, you got to check out these stores. See you on the next episode of The American Dream.